What is up, YouTube? How the heck you doing? My name is LiLB0MB3R, and welcome back to another episode of our medieval Minecraft Let's Build. Guys, it has been a minute. That's why you guys are getting an episode on a Sunday here. Obviously, I did not upload a video on Thursday, and I did not upload a video on Saturday. There are a little bit of reasons for that we'll touch on when I actually start getting into some stuff. But while I've been gone, I have been doing some off-camera work. As you guys can see, I went ahead and filled out the entire map of our little chunk here that we're using for our village. This right here is where we're at. This is our building. I know our building doesn't look like that, but whenever I build something, it honest to God always looks like that on the map, and I don't know why. But while I was exploring, it was actually pretty cool. There's actually a village right here. We might touch on that today. I doubt it. I doubt we're going to do that today. I already have a plan for what I want to do today. I'm thinking that this might be next episode, is we go down there, explore some of those trades. I already looked at a few of them. I obviously haven't traded at all yet. But I looked at a few of them, and I know that one of them gives me a Silk Touch iron shovel. So that's actually really cool. And also today, before we actually start jumping into our build here, as you guys can see, we are level 27, barely level 27, I guess you could say. But I did go ahead and do some mining off camera, basically just some not even strip mining, exploring caves, trying to find out where I want to put our mine. And right here, in this cobblestone pillar that I have pillared up here, there are actually diamonds. I did not want to mine the first diamonds of our Let's Play, of our Let's Build, I guess you could say, without you guys being here. So I went ahead and just marked it off where it was. If I can get rid of all this, that would be great. Let's see, I might take a few more little chunks here. As you guys can also see, I'm using a stone pick. When I was down here mining, my iron pick actually broke. I made a new one, but I don't want to just waste this stone pick. So we're going to go ahead and use this up on our little pillar down here, which will actually work out quite well. Just use it up the rest that we have. But like I said, I have been gone for the past couple days. I did not upload a video on Thursday simply because I am in a quarter class right now in school. So we meet twice a week for 2 hours a day. And that class is almost done, thank goodness, because it's a tough class. It's brutal, especially for those of you not in college. For the most part, most classes run a full semester. You're in the same class all semester. You're in the same classes all semester. But here at school, they offer a few quarter classes, which is actually pretty great because you kind of just get rid of it right away in the beginning. Or if you aren't lucky enough to sign up for the first part of it, you can take it in the second half, which in my opinion would be pretty miserable. I would hate to like add a class the second half of the semester when the semester like starts getting very tough with finals and final projects and things like that. So I would never ever recommend taking a quarter class the second half of a semester or the second quarter of a semester. I get however you want to look at it. But my quarter class is in the first half here, which is great. So I'm almost done with it actually. But with that being said, that means that there are a lot of projects and things like that to do. And right now we are in the middle of our two biggest projects basically in that class. It's a nutrition class, and basically you have to go and do a classmate assessment. So you give them the full like skin fold test, the standing height, the standing reach, the body weight, all those different kind of tests that you could ever imagine. Basically like going to the doctor and running all these different tests. And so we're doing that. We're in the middle of that right now. We just finished up our classmate assessment is what it's called. So that part of it is done. But now, so like the in-class part of it is done. So now basically all I have to do is all these calculations on the side. I'm sorry, my cord keeps hitting my fingers from my headphones, and that is one of like my biggest pet peeves. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It drives me bonkers. Okay, now it's moved out of the way. But so that part is done, which is great. But now it's just like out of class work. So it's like calculations, and plugging everything into formulas, and then at the end of it you actually have to write up a plan that you would give to your classmate, assuming they were your client. You have to give them a plan about like how they can improve their diet, how they can improve their body fat percentages, and all these different sorts of things. So it's just like a lot of work. Basically it's a lot of, there is a lot of like just plugging into formulas and getting the answer and doing all that kind of stuff, which is nice. Because that part's super easy. You basically look up the formula, you plug in the few numbers that you have to do, and that part's done. But then there's like the huge, it's called the SOAP note. This is probably going to bore a lot of people, but basically you assess all the information that you've gathered, and you write a plan saying like how they can improve or what they're really good at, or all those different kind of things. And it's just a lot of work. It's just super tedious. And like I said, this is a quarter class, and it's like a 2-credit quarter class. So the way that it works, like in college, if the few of you who are in college are probably very, very used to this and know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those of you that are not in college, however many classes or how many credits a class is, that's how many hours you meet in class per week. So if I have a 2-credit class, we meet 2 hours per week. For the most part, it'd be like a Monday, Wednesday, or a Tuesday, Thursday for an hour. But since this is a 2-credit class, but then it's a quarter class and not a full semester class, we have to meet 4 hours a week. So we meet Monday, Wednesday from 2:30 to 4:30, which is, it's not bad, but to get that like middle of the day chunk gone, actually we technically have like 5 more classes, but a few of them are, if you're not doing your assessment, you don't have to go. So like I know I don't have class this Monday, tomorrow. I do not have that class because it's the other half of the class's time to do their classmate assessment, which is great. But then on Wednesday, we already have to do our client assessment. And my classmate assessment is due on Wednesday. So I basically have a bunch of stuff still to do outside of class, all those calculations and things like that. But so it's just been a pretty hectic week. And I feel like the next couple days will also be pretty crazy, simply for the fact that I have to do that. I'll finish up my classmate assessment, and then I have to start and finish up my client assessment, which is, again, going to take a while. So it's just been crazy. So I just need you guys to bear with me here for almost like another 2 weeks. And then I feel like we'll actually get on a pretty good schedule again. I think we were doing it. We were doing pretty well. I got on a little bit of a schedule there. And then also I did not have a video come out, it would have been yesterday, because we had this huge party going on at my house. I wasn't a part of it. I think I've touched on other videos that I don't really drink that much. It's not really my thing. I don't really enjoy that. I'm as people would say, I'm super into fitness, I guess is what all my friends say. Like I'm too into something to want to do that. Like for me personally, like I don't have a problem with people drinking. I don't think that's bad. I mean, it just all reflects on like what your goals are. And I mean, that's not really one of my goals. It's like I work hard all week, work out hard all week and then to basically just like sacrifice that. I guess I wouldn't really want to do that. That's not really my thing. So my friends give me a lot of crap. They say that like my favorite line to ever use is, "Nah, I'm not drinking tonight." Like that's always their joke, and they think it's so funny. But it's just whatever. It's just not really my thing. And I mean, they've come to respect that. They just don't really ask anymore. Basically, if I'm going out or anything like that, they just kind of know that I'm not. They just assume that I'm not, which is fine, and I'm totally okay with that. 3, and then 2 more, 4 and 5. Okay. So before we start rambling on here some more, I guess I should explain what we are doing today, but you guys have probably already seen it from the title. I want to build a sawmill today. We haven't really built much on camera, unfortunately, because that basically, well, I guess we have built on camera. We haven't really built like many structures on camera, simply because, again, it is early in the series, but also that video got corrupted. We built this bridge, but for the most part, I built something that didn't look good, scrapped it, and then built all this off of camera. And then we went ahead and built that little bit of a cave. But again, that's not really building. I'm basically just carving stuff out. So I wanted to do a little bit of building on camera today. I don't think I will finish this project by any means today, but that's totally fine with me. I want to do one more of these guys. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way, because I don't want to interrupt too much with that space over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's 5. If I did that right. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll go up another 5. Like so. And then right here, right in the middle of this one, we're actually going to put our water wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and build this wall up a little bit, just so we can put our water wheel in here. And I actually have a circle generator pulled up on my computer. As easy as this circle is going to be, I still don't want to mess it up. I don't want to take the time to mess all of this up. So I'm thinking that this water wheel is going to come out of this spot right here, like so. And then I need it to stretch out far enough to like be at a good spot. So let's actually get rid of some of this as well. Let's do that, and then maybe this level 2, just so it's like, so it looks like it's in a spot where it would be deep enough to actually get some current going. Because again, if it's in the super shallow, the water's probably pretty stagnant. I understand that this is a video game for aesthetic pleasure, but I like to do stuff as like realistically as possible. I understand this is a video game, but I like to kind of like think about that stuff. That's just kind of the way my mind works. I know that a lot of people don't play like that. They just kind of like build because they really enjoy building, or it's just kind of like their game to be creative and things like that. And I totally understand that. But we're gonna go ahead and try and take this to the next level as well. Okay, so maybe we go out another 2, 1, 2, like so, and that wheel's gonna carve around that spot. Well, I do need to sleep, but I'm thinking actually we're gonna do this. Okay, let's bring this out another one. And now the wheel's gonna carve around that. But is that gonna be too... Hold on. Let me sleep, and then we'll worry about that. Okay. Take a little bit. I also, as you guys can probably tell, I built a little bit of a path here. It's just coarse dirt and jungle wood. There's a jungle somewhere in this chunk. If I look at the map, I might be able to find it. But I don't think that I will. We're here. I think it's up this way. There's a jungle up there. I just went ahead and went out and explored because I knew I needed some jungle wood for my path. So take a little sip of coffee here. I knew that I needed some jungle wood for my path, so I wanted to go ahead and just knock it out and grab some saplings. So I'm thinking if we do this, and I want to do the wheel out of spruce. Spruce and oak, I think, is going to be the plan. So let's go ahead and do something like this. I need... Okay, I did make those into spruce planks. So let's do... Oh my gosh, I'm looking for stairs in the plank section. Give me 4 of these guys. Let's do... Oh, I can't even put a stair here. That's right. Okay, so let's do something like this. And like that. Just so it looks like it has some sort of support. And I guess I can't even put anything like right here. Like, because that's gonna look weird. Okay, but that, again, it'll just add a little bit of support there. And then I'm thinking now if we do... I'll need some oak planks. I will need some oak stairs. And then let's do a couple more. And then make a couple more stairs here. Okay, so I want to try and do this. Let me pull up my circle generator here. I just want to make sure that I do this correctly. So I'm going to go out 1, 2, 3 and put a block. So let's go 1, 2... Right? Oh, 1, 2, and the third block is going to be a block. Okay. Give me my... Oop, don't want the dirt. I want the planks. Let's put an oak guy there. Get rid of these. Perfect. And then I want to go 1... Okay, so this is where we're going to start adding in spruce. So I want the spruce to kind of be the wet stuff, if that makes sense. And then the wheel would mainly be out of oak wood. But I want the spruce to make it look like it's oak wood, but it's wet. Okay, kind of like what we did with the bridge in the logs. I think you guys kind of know what I'm getting at here. Okay, so we'll do something like that. And then we go out another 2. 1, 2. Do that guy. Then we're going to have to get on top of this thing. If I can do so. Go right here. And then go up to 1, 2, put a block. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to start connecting these. So the way that this picture looks is that it comes out here. I'm going to do everything out of planks and then go ahead and add some stairs. And I think this is like the simplest little design here. So basically it's something like this, and then this will obviously need one under it, one on top of it, and then we're going to put a block there, and then right there. So basically, I mean, it's just going to be this repeating pattern over and over again, except now we're going to get into some spruce down here under the water. Go there, there, and there. Go ahead, catch my breath there. And then that one sits on top of it, like so, and like so. Jump up here. I need a block here, here, and there. Okay. So that's what that's going to look like, if I'm not mistaken. Can I get, yeah, to the other side of the water here? I just want to see how this looks and see if we need to make it bigger. I just kind of want to look at proportions. Okay, I definitely don't think that needs to be any bigger. I think that's going to be the size that we go with. Except now I think I'm going to get rid of all of these, like this corner, like all these corners, and put stairs in. I think that's going to look a lot better and make it look like more of a circle. Let's get rid of this guy. Where are my oak stairs? Right here. Okay. Let's do something like this. I just think that's going to make it look less clunky. And I guess that would be kind of the goal. But these might have to stay as blocks because I don't want the water to look funny with those being stairs, because obviously then it's not a full block and then the water current gets all messed up. Like if I go ahead and make this a spruce stair, what does that do to the water? Oh, okay, it does nothing. Perfect. I'm really glad that we tried that out. Okay, so make that a spruce stair as well, like so. Obviously underneath it's gonna look funny, but from up top you can't tell. Perfect. That is incredible, actually. Okay, now let's go ahead, come up here. I need to get rid of that one. Can I make that jump? I can. I'm an animal. Okay, do something like that. Like that. And like that. Okay, and then I need to get rid of these three and put three more. 1, 2, 3. And then, is that all of them? Yeah, okay. And then I need some oak fences. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Give me these, and we're gonna go. Oh, that's gonna mess up the current though. Let's see. Oh, that's not gonna work because these don't come out sideways. Okay. Maybe these have to be oak logs, which might look kind of funny, but I think that it's still gonna get the point across because there's still some space. Okay, let me run across and see what this looks like. Okay. If I get rid of all of these, I think that's gonna look funny. I feel like the wheel is too small for that to be a thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of these logs. The wheel is way too small for that to look good. Okay. Let's do this, do this. Okay, excuse me, squid. Do this, do this. And then get rid of this. Okay. But obviously I don't want it just floating. So maybe we just do fences like here, and here, there, and there. Because obviously, like, oh, we can do... I wonder what fence gates would look like if we put some fence gates there. I need 4 of them, so I need a lot more than this. Give me some sticks. 4. Okay. We're gonna need a block there and a block there, so I can put these on top of them, like so and so. Get rid of that. And then we need to go, can I get on top of, where's the ground? There we go. Like that and like that. Grab that oak block. Get rid of this. Now I'll swim across the other side and see what this looks like. I mean, that doesn't look horrible. I think it kind of like gets the point across. I guess I'm just not a huge... I don't know if it's like the oak wood or what. Maybe we just make the whole thing out of spruce. I need a trap door though. I'm gonna cap it on the other side. I'm gonna cap this guy like that. And maybe I'm gonna go ahead and do this whole thing out of spruce, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna worry about getting these walls in place. So I need some more cobble. We're just gonna go ahead, come all the way up here with this wall, all the way across. I need to kind of figure out this size that I want to do for this. I'm thinking that we're gonna do however long this is, so 15 plus 3. I think this is 18. And we're gonna go 18 by, I would like to do an odd number if possible. But let's see, that's already 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put a log here. Where's my dark oak? Right there. Okay. That's going to have to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that even? That is even. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Like so. And then maybe we go one more. So it's kind of like 3 chunks by 2 chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. And that's obviously going to have to go. And then we'll bring this up to where it's even. Is that already? That's already 1 too high. Okay. Do something like that. Fill that in. Another thing I cobble. Fill this in. And this will not all just be cobblestone. It's going to be... There's going to be some andesite mixed in as well. So 2, 3, 4. Block there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. That's not right. Why is that not right? So this needs to be here. That needs to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a block. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a block. Okay. And then we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a block. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now I need to go to sleep, as there's probably already stuff spawning in, which is no bueno. And I don't really know. I might just go ahead and do a big chunk of this and get the floor kind of figured out, or not the floor, but the walls figured out, in hopes that it will just kind of shorten up this video a little bit and we'll actually get some progress done on camera. So let me do that. We do have the size figured out here over here on the sawmill itself. So let me go ahead, get the walls figured out, do the detailing with the andesite and things like that. And then when that is done, I'll jump back in with you guys. Alrighty guys, I am back. I'm finally back. We've got some of these walls figured out here. I finished the wheel. I changed it the way that I wanted. I made the whole thing out of spruce. And I actually went ahead and replaced those blocks with stairs. It just kind of gives it like a more of an opening feel. I like it a little bit better. Hopefully you guys do as well. Here in the front, or I guess the side, I don't even know what this would be. But I built up the little bit of a wall here. It adds a little bit more depth, and it also kind of makes it look like they were building against this water to kind of prevent it from, I don't know, deteriorating the stone, pulling away the stone, things like that. I went ahead, filled in all the sides here, and then I did the same over here as well. This part here was super awkward. I couldn't do the log all the way around, so I just made this the huge opening into the sawmill itself. So this is going to be the place where they kind of like drag the logs in and things like that. I haven't done the floor in here yet. I really don't know what I want to do. The only thing I have like left to do that I know how I want it done is the roof. And that's not something that I would do on camera. So that's probably something that I would do off camera, and we would probably finish this next episode, because I think that's going to be the plan, because I've actually used up all the time that I have for today. I have no more time on this Sunday to record some things. I have to get back to the homework grind and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I understand we haven't got a lot done this episode, but it's something. It's definitely a start to our sawmill. I can't walk in that direction. Let's go ahead and flip around here. So it is a start to our sawmill. We have the wheel done, and we have the outside framework done as well. I'll do a little bit off camera with the roof, and then we'll go ahead and do the interior and the things like that, and then a little bit of a decorating around the outside in the next episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you guys are new and want to stick along with the series. And until next time, guys, take care and peace.